Yo, what is up everybody, it's Peace-Eye. Welcome to another video. I just went 2-2 at locals, 4-round tournament with 60 card, Springans, Horus, Superheavy Samurai, Traptrix, Punk, Therion. So the theory of the deck was amazing. I really wish I owned an imsety. Like, it would have taken this deck to the next level, but unfortunately I don't. So I tried to play it without it, and it was a big mistake. But the theory is really cool. This is similar to the old lists that I've played on the channel. It was really popular, the 40 card Super Heavy Samurai Traptrix Punk Therion deck. This is basically that with Horus engine, and then the Springans. Since you're playing 60, you're less likely to draw the bricks, and you're already using the, what's it called? The Springans Merrymaker, and this card by itself can create a board if you just play a few bricks that I'll show you in the deck profile. So let's just get started. So the first engine was the Springans engine. Captain Sargus, this is a really great interruption. Springans, I think it's Branga. Branga. This is the Searcher by banishing itself and another monster. And then Springans Brothers. If this goes to the graveyard, it's Monster Reborn. Your main search target for the Springans engine is Tally-Ho Springans. So you search this off of Sargus if you already have access to your Therion package. And what this does is searches on summon, and then depending on how many XYZ materials you detached, you special that many Springans monsters from your grave or hand. So this is essentially soul charge for up to 3 monsters. You're usually summoning the rank 4 back, and then 2 level 8 bodies. So it gives you an extra body to make SP with, or overlay for F0 Utopic Draco Future. And it also gives you the 2 level 8 bodies that you can overlay with as well, which is really nice. And you can do this on your opponent's turn. And because of the effect of the Sargus that you're gonna overlay on top of your Merrymaker, this becomes either a destruction or a bounce. So, and you can even bounce your own stuff as well. All right. So this package was actually crazy all day. If you can get to a rank 4, this is unbelievable. Like, honestly. All right. Next up is. I'm already going to the extra deck. Next up is the Horse package. I played one of each of the names, the good names basically, and then 3 King Sarcophagus. Shout out to the Rarity Collection, not Rarity Collection, Megatons. Thanks, Konami. And then 1 Wall of the Imperial Tombs. Like, honestly, if I had the imsety, this package would have gone even crazier. But there were times that I did draw this, which is nice. This acts as a King Sark, so if you can like put back something like a brick and then add one of these and get rid of it. With the Therion package or something like that, then you can summon them all back because you control this. And I did do that once or twice in tournament. Go to the last couple of videos and you'll see the duels with this deck. The first duel with this deck was actually insane. The board was crazy. I went off. All right, next up is the Super Heavy Samurai package. This package did not change at all. So the 3 Motorbike to search the 3 Wakaushi, the 1 Big Monk Benki, and then the Soul Gaia booster. You can either make a rank 4 or a Synchro 8, whichever one you need for whichever situation. Next up is the Traptrix engine. So 3 Mermelio, this is like the best one. I wish I could play like 6 of this card. You always want to see this card. The reason you play Diabolantis the Menacing Mantis is so that you can dump your Goki pull, we'll get to it later, to actually search your Mermelio. But yeah, like, it just gives you more copies of Mermelio, because this, with the trap in your hand, equals 4 bodies that you can do a ton of different crazy stuff with. 2 Pudica, and then 1 Dionea. So this is your 1 brick that you want to special from deck to reset your trap hole. Next up, the 1 Traptrix spell, we have Traptrix Garden, which gives you an extra normal summon. Also, you can banish your Aromatherapy Jasmine after you're done with its effect to special summon back another level 4 body and make another rank 4, which can be really useful sometimes. Next up, 3 Traptrix Holotea. So this is the one that you can activate immediately and special summon it. And then if you did not use that effect this turn, quick effect, banish it to Monster Reborn any Traptrix monster from your graveyard. So this is really broken. And then next, I just played the 4 1-ofs, Floodgate Trap Hole, Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare, Gravedigger's Trap Hole, and then finally Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. Next up is the Punk package. So the standard was 1 Z-Amin, one Deer Note, one Foxy Tune, and one Ogre. But I decided that I wanted to play a couple more Foxy Tunes. The theory was that if I can send a card from my hand to the graveyard, that's going to be beneficial for me in a lot of scenarios. And I can just summon the Xiamen and grab this and pendulum summon it, or something to that effect. Also, if I didn't want to have access to this, I could just summon out this, and when this goes to the graveyard, even by link summoning, you can special summon your level 8 body and use it to overlay. Or if you have a hand trap like Ash or Ogre in your hand, you can either normal summon it or pendulum summon it out, and that is actually full Therion combo. Just a level 3 tuner plus Deer Note on the field with a level 8 body on board. That's the full combo. So that was the theory. I'll probably cut down the No Punk Foxy Tune down to 1 again. 3 emergency teleport for your Xiamen. This one card by itself is full Therion combo, which is really broken. Speaking of the Therions, this is one of the best rewards of the deck, especially the field spell. So this is your negate. This is searches the spells and traps. This special summons a monster from your spell and trap zone. So kind of like a Flamberge, kind of funny. Therion Disc Coliseum, this protects you from battle, and then if something's destroyed, you get to add from your graveyard to your hand. So it's just very recurable. Endless Engine Argeo system is basically in the name. You can add from your graveyard back to your hand. And if you don't use that effect, you can use its Foolish Burial effect, which can really get your engine started. But this is just a really good target for the field spell to dump and protect your guys. Finally, the other search target for Lily is the Therion Cross. This is just a negate or a banish, but if this is in graveyard, it's a negate and a banish. So that's the Therion package. That's all you need, honestly. I decided to play hand traps because I was trying to drown out my bricks. So I played 3 Ash and 3 Ogre because they're both level 3 tuners, and in my opinion, these are the 2 best level 3 tuner hand traps. Also, you can summon this off of Emergency Teleport, so your further Emergency Teleports after you summon Xiamen are not dead later on because you don't play any other level 3 or lower Psychics. So that it served as a double purpose. This got a lot worse after Apollosa was gone because you could Emergency Teleport, bring this out, and then if your opponent tries to negate something and they didn't make their Apollosa with IP, you just send it to the graveyard from the field, and it destroys it, so it can't lose attack, so it gets 0 negations, which is really nice, but you don't get to do that anymore. Rest in peace. Next up, 3 Parallel Exceed. I mean, you're playing Traptrix Sarah, and then there's another Link 2 that's generic in the extra deck, so you can summon this out. It basically is a rank 4 body for free, and if you mill it off of Zombie Vampire, it puts a level 8 monster on board for you, so it's literally perfect for this deck. Next up, Cattycorn. You summon this off of Aroma's Seraphy Jasmine. If you don't control a field spell, it searches any field spell in the game. That's all you need to know. Gokipole, this is your target for your Diabolantis the Menacing Mantis. This searches Traptrix Murmelio. Any level 4 insect in the game. So that's really nice. But you can also send this off of Gold Sarcophagus, or King Sarcophagus, or Empress Alicia, or Lily Borea. There's plenty of ways to discard in this deck, and it just adds more consistency. And then finally, I do play the Rabbit, so Azurone statue. Extra deck. This has not changed too much since the last iteration. Diabolantis the Menacing Mantis, and your other synchro is Cypher Lord Omega. Next up is Xyz. So your ultimate boss monster is F-Zero Utopic Draco Future. Shout out to the Megatons for the rarity upgrade. I really like that. But yeah, this just destroys Tempai. They better have Imperm, or they're not getting over this because it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and it can negate and take. So like, you activate your effect, I'll just negate and take it. This card is really broken, especially with the Springans card in the main deck. Springans Merrymaker. So on summon, you can dump any Springans card, and then you can overlay the Gigantic Champion Sargus on top of it for free. Once per turn, you can search either a Therion card or a Springans card from your deck to your hand. It doesn't detach for that effect. You can add the Tally Ho, or you can add the field spell to go full Therion combo. Next up is Pudica. So Pinguicula is really nice because this allows you to have your Super Heavy Samurai engine make the entire board. Because instead of synchro summoning, you overlay for this, you search your Murmelio, you link up for Sarah, and then you normal summon your Murmelio, which gives you every single thing you need. You get to trigger Sarah both times because of that. Next up, number 90, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. If you're playing a bunch of level 8s, this is a really good card that can negate a monster. And in the side deck, we have something spicy. Hope Harbinger, which is really cool too. It negates spells and redirects attacks. Zombie Vampire. You're basically using these two to make your F-Zero, or these two. But most of the time, you're using these two. You cannot use number monsters to make this, to make your future. So you gotta play non-number Xyz that match. So either 2 rank 4s or 2 rank 8s. Finally, Zeus. It's mainly an Xyz deck, as you can see. Now, the utility, the link cards. So you got your Traptrix Sarah, which you can use to climb up into your Aromatherapy Jasmine. You can bring this back off of Holotea from the graveyard, so you can get even more follow-up. Silhouette Rabbit, and then shout out to Team Bad Cards for the SP. Alright, finally, side deck. So, this is a really good card for when you're approaching the end of match procedures. You get to summon it and then draw it into engine pieces that can kill your opponent. It's really strong. My one Perulia that I own. Shout out to me. Alright, so this is the card that I was talking about in my side deck. Curry Photon. There is a lot of OTK decks out there that are just ridiculous. This is a hand trap that allows you to send it to grave, pay 2,000 life points, you do not take any more damage for the rest of the turn. So I play 2 of it just in case I can't get to my rank 8, because guess what? During your opponent's standby phase, you can add a Photon card from your deck to your hand. So you make this, you can negate their Nibiru, and then during their standby phase, you add this to your hand. Or you can attach it. But most of the time you're adding it to your hand. So that's pretty cool. Next up, 2 Thrust. Shout out to the Megatins. Now I have 2. 1 Talents, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, triple Forbidden Droplet, triple Evenly Matched. Now for these cards, you're going to want to side out your Super Heavy Samurai package, because if you need to use these to play, then your Super Heavy Samurai package is turned off, but it works out perfectly because you have exactly 8 cards plus the 1 statue, so you have 9 easy side outs when you're going second. So it's perfect. And then for going first, every single thing in your deck is different, so TC Boo goes crazy. You're playing 60, so you're not going to see it, but I mean, when you do see it, it's really broken. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more.